Hi all. So today one of our student, Mr. Konda Reddy, got selected as a network engineer in one reputed product-based company for 5.5 lakh package. And Surya, could you please share your this interview experience? Interview experience in the sense like how many rounds of interview was there? You said that you have attended 2 interviews and you got selected in 2 interviews. One is service based and another one is product based. Okay. So in these 2 interviews, how many rounds was there? And from which are the topics they were asked more questions? Can you please tell me those details here?
Hi, my name is Rashtra Konda Reddy. Recently I graduated from Computer Science and Engineering from Lovely Professional University in 2023. After completion of my graduation, I joined in a Besant Technologies to learn networking, cloud and DevOps. So the trainers are very well. So I got both theoretical and practical knowledge from the trainers. Apart from that, they conducted some communication mock interviews and resume preparation mock interviews. So that helped me to crack into MYSQL based companies. One is product based and another one is support based. So I'm going for the product based company as a network support engineer. Actually, coming to the product-based company, they conducted 5 rounds. 2 rounds are regarding telecall only to check my communication and some basic networking questions. So I cleared the 2 telecommunication rounds. Afterward, they conducted JD round. So in that JD round, basically they asked about artificial intelligence, how it works, and self-introduction. So after completion of my JD, they conducted one metal test. So I got selected in that metal test round. So after that, they go for the technical round, face-to-face round. So in that round, basically they asked about Linux, how Linux works, how Windows works, what is the difference between Linux and Windows, what are the main features of those, and apart from that, what are the networking fundamentals, how you jump from one network to another network, what is OSI, TCP, what is ARP, how many different kinds of routing protocols are there, what is OSPF, what is RAP, what is difference between both of them. And coming after the completion of networking, they asked regarding cloud, why you choose AWS, why AWS is much popular than other clouds, what is the difference between EC2 and VPC, why VPC is required that much. And coming to the DevOps, they ask what is Ansible, what is the use of Ansible, what is Git, these kind of questions they ask in final round. And coming to the support based company, they conducted 4 rounds, both are 2 are from tele and one is for test round and another is for main round. During that main round, they asked the same questions what product based company asked regarding Linux, how kernel works, what is the main purpose of the kernel, and what is the networking, why networking is much popular, why they are moving from on-prem to cloud, what is the main advantages of on-prem and what are the main advantages of cloud. Apart from that, why you should, based upon Python, they ask some questions regarding Python basics and all, and some cloud, what is the different types of models are there in the cloud, and DevOps questions.
So you attended the interview for networking, but the companies right now, all the companies are expecting the knowledge from Linux. But along with the networking, they are expecting knowledge from Linux and AWS, DevOps and Python also. Which means under the infrastructure domain, they are expecting the entire knowledge. For the networking engineer role also, they are completely expecting knowledge from cloud and DevOps and the Linux as well. Correct. So without, if you could not take a cloud and DevOps master program, so you can't able to clear this interview, right? You could not able to clear this interview, correct? Because they were asked more questions from AWS as well as Linux, as well as Windows, as well as DevOps and little bit of Python also, correct? Okay, nice. So, and finally, you successfully cleared the interview and you got offer for 5.5 lakh package. Okay. So now, what suggestions will you give to your juniors? So how they need to prepare themselves for attending the interview and clearing the interview? Could you please give some tips for them?
Basically, for preparation interview, you need more focus and consistency. So while applying for the interview, you need some basics. Suppose if you go for networking kind of companies, means first of all we have to learn all the topics based upon our curriculum. We have to learn all kind of basics. So after learning basics, in case if there is more time, we can go deep into that basics, how it works, what is the workflow of that. So like, and one more thing, like coming to these resumes, like we apply, we have to add the key features based upon the job description, and we have to apply for the company. So there is more chances to get resume shortlisted there. So learning and focus is one of the most important thing to crack the company. And apart from that, like discipline is also during the interviews, like how the way you sit, they will check all these kind of things, and at last they will ask some few questions. Did you ask any questions? That is the very most important part in in interview. So basically so we have to tell them how it works, what are the workflow of the company, which products you are working. We have to ask all these kinds of questions it shows that we are showing more interest in that company. So it will help us to crack interview.
So thank you so much, Surya, and best of luck for your career. In future, if you need any support anytime, you can reach out us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.